Welcome to La Twins Experience with
Kim
and Donyetta.
Now let's get back on our bullshit.
Okay. I can't.
I'm Kim.
And I'm Donyetta.
And welcome back to another episode of La Twins Experience.
Back on our bullshit.
We ain't never left, but we back.
Stay on. Look, stay on it. We're on it actually right up until this very moment. Y'all don't need to know all that. It was behind the scenes bullshit, but we was on it.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's been going on in your week?
Let me think. Nothing. I've been a lazy bum all week. I haven't worked out not one time. So I've been doing absolutely nothing. The days, I don't even know what today is, the number, the day, I don't know nothing. Like, I'm sick of quarantine. Are we in quarantine? What are we in?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm over it. I am over it. I want out of this COVID coma. Like,
this is like an episode of The Twilight Zone. We've been here a minute. It's like it keeps looping. What's that movie? Is it Groundhog Day?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the movie.
It's the same.
But that is exactly what it feels like. Like, I don't know how much more this I could take.
4 weeks, we'll have been here for a year.
Because it started in March, right?
Yeah, like that second week in March. Yeah.
That's crazy that a year has gone by. And then they're talking about all these doggone variants and how we could start everything all over. Like,
hated it.
I need to look into Sweden if they'll let my black ass in. Because I'm sick of this country. I'm sick of it.
You said that last week, remember?
No.
You're talking about you gonna go swimming.
We can't win. We're home, right? We're home. Mm-hmm. Who is spreading this virus around? Who?
All my friends on Instagram at the Hookah Lounge. And I see y'all.
Like, are y'all getting reinfected? That's why. Because I don't understand how these numbers are so high when everything is closed. In New York, everything is closed.
I was reading some article. What's your governor's name? Is it Cuomo? Cuomo. And it was saying that he was talking about how the restaurants might open on Valentine's Day because, you know, that's a big day in the restaurant industry. And everybody's like, how? Our numbers are worse than they were when he closed the restaurants. What is he talking about?
I don't understand their logic. Like, you're telling us to stay home, but you want to open restaurants. But here's the crazy thing. Like, some places have like outdoor dining.
And it's where they have up there.
But wait, they have these bubbles, these plastic bubbles. They're like plastic houses.
I saw those.
And you're cramped in the house. You might as well go inside. Like, it's like 20 of y'all in the plastic bubble.
See, I could be in the bubble with one person. At the most, me and 3 other people, not a bunch of people. Like,
that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like you and someone in your household, not all of y'all friends get together and go in the bubble. Like, what is that?
Y'all really gonna get COVID in a bubble wrap. Hated it.
I can't. So what you been up to this week? Doggone it. I hate it here.
Trying to lose weight before. I'm so ghetto. I hate it here. Look, trying to lose weight because I got less than 3 months till I turn 40. And
hey.
You know what I've been sending you pictures of? I'm over here trying to be the Black Martha Stewart. All I do is decorate and eat.
You can't just decorate and eat. How you gonna lose weight?
That's why I'm sleeping out, because I rode that dang Peloton bike. Like, the music was lit. But, like, after the workout, I just sort of, like, slumped over and, like, you know how you cry dry tears? I was like,
Now look,
so hard.
I be seeing this girl I follow on Instagram, this white girl in London, and she be on that damn Peloton, and she don't have no sweat. I'm like, what is you doing? You could lay in the bed and do that. Like, what do y'all be really working out on that thing, or do people just be bullshitting on it?
She probably just taking pictures on hers. I ain't gonna lie. Because today, like I did, you can do it in different time increments. You can do different theme music. So today I did a 30-minute hip hop ride. So I'm like huffing and puffing, and I done drank out of my water like 3 times. And Tunde, that was the instructor I did today, she talking about you're 2 minutes into your workout. Bitch, 2 minutes.
You to cool down.
We was still in the warm up. I said, oh no. Oh, I'm not. But yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna keep at it because I don't know, but that girl, she probably just taking pictures on her bike.
And listen here, people, y'all listening, y'all Pelotoners, y'all get on my doggone nerves too, right? Y'all get on my last nerve. I'm sick of seeing you on your stupid bikes with your stupid Peloton gear. I'm sick of it. But I say it on this show, and I tell Donyetta, but I don't post about it. I need you people to stop hating on Peloton. Stop. I hate them too. They get on my nerves. But stop posting about them. Like, week. Why do y'all care? Why do you care?
Weird. Like, the people that I see that are posting about it are 1, Black or African American, and 2, runners. And we all know runners habitually, y'all post everything y'all do in all the run groups on your page. Some of y'all got multiple pages. And it's like
annoying. So y'all annoying. Why you got more than one page when it's only you? It's only you. What you got 2 pages, 3 pages for?
It's for their different personality. So I was in the comments. I think I screenshot and sent it to you. Somebody told a person who's always complaining about Peloton, like, what's your like Cash App or PayPal so I can send you $5 to put towards this Peloton bike that you want, because you won't stop talking about it. I was like, ooh.
That's probably what they want. A donation.
That's weird.
Listen, we don't complain when you show your little bags and your sneakers and your babies. I get sick of looking at y'all babies, but I don't complain. I just keep it scrolling.
Your fingernails. When people get their fingernails done and they be in their luxury car and then they put their hand over steering wheel so you can see the emblem or whatever.
So you can see the emblem. Like, driving. Who gives a F? Who gives a F?
We know what you're doing.
I hate that, but I don't complain about it. I just keep scrolling because that stuff doesn't bother me. It gets on my nerves, yeah, but it doesn't bother me. Like, if it doesn't affect you, it doesn't, why are you giving it energy? Let these Peloton people live. Just keep scrolling. That's what I do. They get on my nerves. I only like Donyetta picture. Donyetta's the only person who posts on the Peloton that I like their picture.
The rest of y'all, SOL, hated it.
The rest of y'all. I like your other stuff. I'm not liking those stupid bike pictures. I'm sorry. But keep it, keep it going.
Though. Like,
but keep it going. I love it.
I'm in like 3 or 4 Peloton groups, and I never post in there. I never go in and like anybody's post. I'm gonna be more sociable. I'm not this year. I told y'all, as soon as Kim say she don't want to do these YouTubes, y'all ain't never gonna see me again, because I probably wouldn't have taken a shower today. Y'all gonna hear me like on the podcast, but see me.
Listen,
never gonna get it.
I was like last week, like, do I have to post on Instagram? Like, how many posts can I do on this wall? How many?
How come, Kim? Yesterday, I'm trying to do better about like my blog and my YouTube channel. And so last night I scheduled it and I made my little trailer video and I was ready and I scheduled it for 2 p.m. At 4 o'clock, my ass sitting on here eating pretzel chips and then forgot to post. Then I released a new YouTube video today. Like, I just didn't care. I'm gonna do better. I should have set my alarm. I don't know how I forgot. I put so much work into it. I eventually posted it. I did it.
We in a doggone rut.
Out here for a
let's jump to 2023. Let's do that. Because I think by 2023 we'll be back to normal. 2021, in 2022.
No. Because in 2023, we're going to be attacked by killer bees or some stupid mess. I can't take no more.
Wait, did you see? I saw a report that they said that the next pandemic is coming and it's like some mold or something. I said I'm leaving. I'm leaving planet Earth if something else happens.
I already got allergies. We need to get one of those bubbles in New York and figure out how to take it to the moon.
Oh, it was a fungus, I think they said.
Is it like gonna grow in your skin or in your lungs?
I'm not even Googling it because I don't want them to start giving me ads about whatever they talking about. I don't want to see no news about it. I don't want to see nothing. Nada.
I'm just waiting for Ashton Kutcher to come out and tell me I got punked.
Ugh.
I'm looking for him. He's not here. Okay.
Where you at, Ashton? Make it go away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the Song Pick of the Week segment where Kim and I both pick a song to add to our Spotify playlist that Kim carefully curates for your listening pleasure every single week. Kim, what song you got this week for us?
So this week I have my girl Monique Nicole. Now I met Monique through running. She went on a trip with my company to Barbados, and she is an artist, and she has a new song out called Red Bottoms and Lingerie featuring Lil Flip. Is it Lil Flip or Little Flip? Lil Flip.
Lil Flip. Little
featuring
Flip. No. Lil Flip.
Lil Flip. So she has a video for this song. She's in her red bottoms and lingerie, getting it in, y'all. So I want you.
So there's a man in the video with her?
No.
What's she getting in then?
She getting her dance on, girl. She's like,
oh, my mom was in the gutter. Never mind.
Yeah, no, she wasn't doing all that. She was just, doing
when you said she was getting it in, I was like, tell me more.
No, she wasn't getting it in. She was getting it in. Y'all fresh, man. Y'all some fresh little heifers on this show.
You said red bottoms and lingerie in there. You said she's getting it in. I was like, so who's the man in the video?
No, she's not getting it in. But yeah, definitely check her out. Show your support. Go stream the song on Spotify. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. So her name is spelled Monique, Monique, Nicole, Nikkole. Red Bottoms and Lingerie. Check it out.
Boom.
What's your song this week?
This week, we're bringing it back down south. Last week, we went to the West Coast. Now we're coming back down south. I'm trying to think. Other good things that have come out of Louisiana is all this music and all that food. And
Popeyes? Popeyes chicken.
Popeyes. Oh, yes. No Limit, Cash Money was taking over for the 99 and the 2000. And so girl, this song is...
That's the best thing to come out of Louisiana.
And crawfish. I love crawfish.
Ew.
So today's song... You don't like crawfish?
I tried crawfish the one time I went to New Orleans. And it has like a taste after... I don't like it. It tastes weird. And I love me some crabs, y'all. I could tear some crabs down. But yeah,
was it frozen? Out of New Orleans, it should have been fresh though.
You know what I had? That etouffee. Maybe that's why it tastes weird. Etouffee. Yeah.
It has like a gravy. Yeah.
I did not like it.
Like I just like them straight out the shell.
I have to try it that way because the etouffee. No.
We gotta find some crawfish.
Back to your song.
Oh yeah, we started talking about food and Cash Money Records. So the song is "Wipe Me Down" by Fox. Is it Webby or Weeby?
Webby
and Lil Boosie. Cause I'm on
Boosie,
Wipe Me Down, Wipe Me Down.
God.
So like "Wipe Me Down" is that song that when it come on, you better not sit there and act like God ain't blessed you. You better get up and dance. Cause I'm on Wipe Me Down.
Lil Boosie been out for a minute. You be seeing him on Instagram today acting a fool, but dang, Lil Boosie been in it.
I remember this came out like for college, and like everybody would just lose their minds like when it would come on.
That was a good song. I loved it. That even hit up here. I'll be getting down.
You know the Kappas love that song, child.
with they damn stick. I could see it.
And then doing their little jello shoulder shimmy. We love y'all though. Y'all know that's what y'all be looking like, right? They be all down on the ground. Down. And then, you know, it's always one Kappa to act like he holding the mirror up for the other Kappa as he shimmies. Like,
they be stepping like them strippers back in the day. We used to have these strippers, okay? I used to go to the stripping shows, and I had a stripper at my bachelorette party. His name was Anaconda. You know, I looked him up like not too long ago. I couldn't find that. I used to love me some Anaconda. My friends used to always tell me he was gay, but I didn't care. I did not care. He was the best thing ever.
Do you have an anaconda?
Yes.
I figured that's where the name came from.
Yes, he did. I love me some anaconda. My sister got me into them doggone stripping shows. I wonder if they still have them. We would probably be the oldest ones up in there.
When I was in Birmingham, like the Black Chippendales used to come through.
Ooh.
And it would be like, it was in a club setup, but it would be like before the club opened. And so they would have like a ladies' night. And yeah, the Black Chippendales would be in there, child.
Why are there no male strip clubs? Like, we want to have fun too.
There's one here in Atlanta, but you know.
There is?
Yeah, it ain't for us. It's called Swingin' Richards. And you know what the nickname for Richard is, right?
A dick. Swinging dicks?
Not a dick, Kim. Dick? If your name is Richard, nobody calls you a dick. They call you Dick.
Wait, they got a stripping club called Swinging Dicks?
Technically, yes. Swinging Richards.
We need to go there. Do they have COVID precautions in place?
In Atlanta, probably not, because they're across the street at the Magic City. But I think Swinging Richards, it caters to gay men. But the men still strippers. That's why I said it ain't for us.
True.
Yeah.
But
okay. You know what? I have heard straight men say that, look, they don't care like what the customer's like. They go in there and get their money, honey.
Hello.
So we might run into some straight men. You know it's open. In Atlanta, everything's open. We were only closed for 3 days.
I might have to wear 2 masks and go up in there and see what's happening.
We're going to get the mask where you can slip the little 3M filter in it.
Yes.
And a face shield. We'll do a mask and a face shield. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the segment of the show that we call Black Girl Magic. However, we've tweaked the name because there's a lot going on. This week we have Black Girl Magic and Brown Boy Joy. Mm-hmm. All right, Kim, what we got first up?
So, first up, we have Brianna Daniels, and she is the first Black woman to work in the pit at the Daytona 500. Give an applause for that, because this has never happened.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, she made her debut last week. She's a beautiful young lady. She's American, and she has Guyanese roots as well, and she is making history. You know, NASCAR is whitewashed. Yeah, she is cute. So yeah, I think there were maybe a few Black drivers in NASCAR, but not many.
Few.
And she's bringing a little brown goodness to the world of NASCAR. So congratulations, young lady. You're making history.
Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Let's see. My girl, Stacy Abrams, is going to be nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize?
Yes, she is.
Georgia? Yes, Stacy, you deserve it all.
Georgia done saved the country.
Stacy been hustling.
Yes, she did. She helped to mobilize voters to get voters registered. So she is being recognized for that with this nomination. And, you know, it's a good thing. I heard that she's contemplating running for governor again. Did you hear that?
She should. I'm gonna vote for her again. We almost had it.
Yeah, they don't. That's the election they stole. Y'all should have been storming the Georgia Capitol. Y'all want to storm something? Shoot.
That's why they couldn't rig this presidential election, because we was already watching.
You know? But yeah, congratulations to Miss Abrams. This is
a Nobel Peace Prize. Wow.
This is big.
She's pretty epic. And she works so much, but she's so quiet about it.
I know. You don't see much about her, like, anywhere. Maybe I should start following her. Does she post on socials?
I think she might. So she's going to, like, follow in the footsteps of, like, Martin Luther King Jr. He has a Nobel Peace Prize for, like, what he did in the civil rights movement and being an activist. That's high status, girl. I like that.
Listen, Stacy, girl, I'm going to need you to get your socials together because you haven't posted since January 6th.
Stacy tired. She had been working all year to get people to them polls. Stacy was like the Harriet Tubman of the voting polls. She's probably still sweet.
You have to stay in the public eye. She has to keep her name out there. We need to know what you're doing, girl. If you're going to run for this governor's seat again, how many more years is that? 4 or 3?
I hope you don't have another 4 more years.
Well, the governors have 6 years, don't they?
Do they?
Or is it 4?
I hope it's only 4. You see, I'm about to go back to Alabama. Wait a minute, mother.
Let's see.
But no,
governors are 4 years.
She's tired.
They're 4 years. So when is...
And Kemp got elected in 18 or 19?
What's his first name?
Brian?
I don't know. 2018.
Okay.
November 6, 2018. So did his term start in 2019?
November. Shoot. I don't know when the governor gets sworn in. And I don't remember him getting sworn in because it was such a mess that he won. I think him getting sworn in was overshadowed. So I just remember there was a recount. And it was a lot of talk about voter suppression. I remember at the time when he ran for governor, is it the Secretary of State that certifies the votes? Mm-hmm. And they were like, how are you going to run for governor and you haven't, like, stepped down from your position as a Secretary of State who certifies the votes?
That's why it was rigged, because he was the Secretary of State and running. Yeah.
He didn't step down and he just went and ran for governor. So that's why she really pushed hard to have the recounts happen. There were a lot of people who stood in line for hours to vote. They closed a lot of voting places here in Georgia, and those said voting places were always in minority neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. It was a hot mess.
So Kemp is up for re-election in 2022. So Georgia,
we ready.
Georgia, y'all better not F this up again.
But you know what? I think it's going to be another tough one because now the Republicans are conscious and they're already mad. Black girl magic and brown boy joy.
Our first brown boy joy.
Is this the very first?
I think it is.
We didn't give it to Plies last week because he had that beautiful smile.
Well, he got an honorable mention, but he wasn't officially. I'm going to need you to stop crushing on Plies. Stop.
He had an honorable mention as my endless shrimp.
Oh, yes. He was the endless shrimp.
Well, he wasn't the original. The original endless shrimp in the show was not a good thing.
No.
Plies could be my endless shrimp, though. We ain't gonna mention that other endless shrimp.
Endless shrimp. Wait, did you see someone comment about Red Lobster or that post?
Talking about put a weed distillery across next door to Red Lobster, see what happened. They gonna run out of biscuit. Hold on, before we get to Brown Boy Joy. Somebody from my high school commented, and we know last week we talked about men who wear nose rings, because I said Tupac is the only man that I love that wears a nose ring, and Kim was like, she hates the nose rings. It is sort of weird, we're not gonna lie. And somebody that I went to high school with commented that men who wear nose rings are hoochie mamas.
I said I'm gonna use that one. I am using that one. That's a goodie.
You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama, hood rat, hoochie mama.
Putting that one in the vault. I'm gonna take that one out. Next time I see a nose ring.
You better not be on the street and yell out, hey, hoochie mama, when you see a dude with a nose ring.
I don't see many dudes with nose rings, but when you see one, you notice it because you don't see it that often.
Yeah.
Which
it's like men who wear that dangly earring, like the guy from now Hootie and the Blowfish. What's his name? Aaron Neville. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. How Michael Jordan used to wear. I think Michael Jordan still wears that stupid hoop.
Yeah, the Final Dance or the Last Dance, whatever that Netflix documentary is, he had that hoop in his ear.
And that thing was
we done got all off subject.
Like,
his was probably real, like,
I know,
Nefertiti gold.
You know? Okay, back to Black Boy Joy, because I don't know what kind of tangents we be going
we done got off subject. So, Brown Boy Joy, we have actor Niles Fitch. He's going to be Disney's first black prince. And so when I saw his picture, I was so excited because I know Niles as This Is Us. He's the young
Randall.
Oh, well, he's teenage Randall because there's a kid Randall too.
He hasn't been on this year.
As a teenager?
Mm-hmm. They haven't showed him.
See, I haven't been watching it because I hadn't jailbroken my Fire Stick yet, and I don't have cable no more, so I'll be having a hard time finding stuff. Niles Fitch is going to be a black prince in a Disney live action film called Secret Society of Second Born Royals. Say that fast 3 times. So is it going to be like when they did The Little Mermaid live and stuff like that?
I don't know, but it's going to be on Disney Plus, and I ain't got Disney Plus. I'm going to need you to give me your password so I can watch you some Disney Plus.
I'll send it to you. I just got to figure out what it is because it's saved. Y'all know me and passwords. It's a bad relationship.
You know what?
I be locking myself out.
I just need to go on my Fire Stick. I could probably watch all these. I want to watch Discovery Plus. Actually, they got some shows on there I want to watch. But yeah, this show is going to be on Disney Plus, and congratulations to this young man because
his little handsome self.
He is a little cutie. All right, let's get into the bullshit that went down this week.
We starting off with good bullshit or some bullshit?
We starting off with the good bullshit of the week.
I like good bullshit. Okay, what we got?
So Kelly Rowland gave birth on the 21st day of the 21st year of the 21st century.
Congratulations. She had another boy, or did she have a girl? I forgot.
She had another boy. His name is Noah John Witherspoon. Now, wasn't Pop's name John Witherspoon? Bang, bang, bang.
Whose name?
Pops from Friday.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Oh.
Yeah. 7 pounds.
Witherspoon. I didn't know that was her husband's last name.
What's his name?
I like that.
Tim? I think his name is Tim or Tom.
Because the son is like Titan. The oldest is Titan or something like that. Witherspoon. That sounds like it should be in the Bridgerton. Witherspoon.
You and this doggone Burger. It's Brigerton.
Witherspoon. I told you I'd be listening to the Vitamin String Quartet has covers of Thank You Next and Girls Like You. And you can get it on Apple Music and listen to the violin music that they covered in Bridgerton.
They had some good music on that show. When they played Ariana Grande, I was like, Ariana Grande was in the 1800s? It sounds
like I'm in my car. Ain't no bass in my music no more because I know I think I burst the speakers in my car, by the way, too. Too much bass. But I be listening to violin ratchet music now. Girls like you. I be at the traffic light. People be like,
what's wrong with this child?
I be going hard. Now let's look at that baby. That baby's so cute. What we can see of him anyway. Oh, John Witherspoon. Well, hello, John.
It makes me want another one for 2 seconds.
What other bullshit we got? Ochocinco is engaged. To who?
Chad.
I forget that's his name.
His name Chad.
Sherelle Rosado. Wasn't that Evelyn last name?
He liked them Spanish girls. Evelyn Lozada.
I was about to say. Ooh, let me look.
Well, he gave her a big old ring, y'all. That thing is. But she has a...
He gave Evelyn one, too. Did he beat Evelyn up?
He punched Evelyn in the forehead.
She did have a knot. What is with y'all dudes?
But you know what's funny? All of his children are chocolatey goodness just like him. But he marries Hispanic women. And she's a beautiful woman. She's a retired Army paratrooper.
What is that?
Aren't those the ones that jump out of the planes? I don't know. Don't be asking me stuff that I don't know nothing about.
I should know since I'm a military brat. I'm like, what's that? I paid no attention.
I don't know. Someone trained to parachute into operation. So I was right. The ones that jump out of the plane. Yeah, so at least she has her own. She's making her own money. I ain't mad at you. Just keep an eye on Chad's ass, because he's sketch.
If his forehead start coming near your forehead, girl, swerve, because he about to headbutt you like he did Evelyn.
Shit. But you know what? Everyone deserves a second, third, or fourth chance. So...
redemption.
So hopefully Chad has gotten his ish together and he's going to treat this one right. She got your Chanel bag you want. The jumbo.
Damn it. Salt and Pepper and Wendy Williams had biopics that were released in the last couple of weeks on Lifetime. Now, I don't have much input because, you know, my situation with my Fire Stick is not jailbroken. And I can let go of my cable in 2020.
Well, look at here. I watched both of them, and the Salt and Pepper. Now, look, I forgot about Salt and Pepper. I just happened to go on old people Facebook one night, and the night it premiered, and the old heads was talking about Salt and Pepper. So I was like,
and how they did Spinderella wrong. I
was like, let me watch this doggone movie. So I watched it late. But let me tell you, that movie was horrible. Horrible, okay?
Really?
Put some phlegm on it. It was the worst movie ever.
Hold on. Did you say put some phlegm on it?
It was terrible. Oh my. The acting was horrible. Horrible.
I can't do it.
The wigs were horrific. Like, who did the hair? It was I can't believe how bad the acting was. Like,
it's probably karma,
you know, for them cutting Spin out. And they played Spin, like Spinderella. She was in it, but she was like barely had any, you know, she barely spoke. Like,
and she said that they didn't like involve her in the production part of it either. And so like all I've been hearing on social media are how like people like old heads like our age group and up be like, y'all, we know just because the name of the group was Salt and Pepper, but we all knew there were 3 members in the group. Like, why y'all keep trying to play this woman? Mm-hmm. Like, she was not in the group.
Like, Spin was always there.
It was Lisa Ray and
I saw
Vivica
that.
Fox, like that show they do. Mm-hmm. She was like, if it wasn't no Spinderella, what they was gonna be rapping to? Because that's like
she was the DJ.
Will Smith saying he was himself and he didn't need DJ Jazzy Fresh. He was just a Fresh Prince. Like, y'all silly.
It was hard. Like, silly. Lifetime, their movies are hit and miss, but this one was categorically the worst thing I have ever seen. Where did they find? Like, I could have acted in that movie better than them heifers. They was terrible. Terrible.
Who played them? Anybody that you recognize?
No, I don't know who the heck they were.
Them Lifetime, like you said, them Lifetime movies, they be like.
So if you haven't watched the Salt and Pepper movie, and you know what, they didn't reveal anything. It's like you gave us nothing that we didn't already know.
Did they talk about how they dog Spinderella out?
No. I told you she was barely in it. Like, they brought her on, like, we're going to bring on a DJ. So here's comes Spinderella. She said a few words one time. And then at the end, she was with them dancing. And now that was it. You didn't see. The story was about Salt and Pepper. They didn't talk about Spinderella's life at all.
I saw an interview Spinderella did, and you remember the What a Man, What a Man, What a Man, What a Man video, and Tupac was in the video, but they never showed Tupac's face, but you could see like that thug-like tattoo, so you knew it was Tupac. And they said that he didn't know they weren't going to show his face, and he was pissed when he saw the final product, which was the music video, but they said they didn't show his face because at that time his image, he was going through like legal troubles because they said he had shot some cops, and it was alleged that he had sexually assaulted a woman. But Spinderella was like, but y'all had Trench in the video and he wasn't OPP.
He was out there beating women and y'all had he was just
Remember when you were young and you didn't know what OPP meant, and then you'd be singing it in the car, and now that you know, you'd be like, ooh, I know my mama was gripping that steering wheel till her knuckles was white.
Yeah, you know me. That was the jam. But yeah,
they let him be in it.
Listen, if you haven't seen Salt and Pepper movie, skip it. It is not worth the And then I didn't record it, so I had to watch it on demand, and they made me watch commercials. It was torture.
I was about to say they wanted to really stick it to you.
It was torture. Oh my God. I'm like, can I get these 2 hours of my life back, because this was horrible.
Now tell us about Wendy Williams and all this stuff she done stirred up.
Girl, now Wendy's movie was good.
I figured it would be because I just love her messy show. I love it.
Like the girl that they had playing her, she like nailed Wendy to a T, to the Jersey accent, like
really.
And her wigs were good. Like, what happened to Salt and Pepper? Like, Wendy must have had her wig people in there putting the wigs on her, because
well, you know, this ain't Wendy's first Lifetime movie. Remember, she did Aaliyah. So Wendy probably got, you know, some favor. They like her.
Listen, her movie was, everything was on point. The acting was on point. Her husband is a scumbag. Like, we knew he was bad, but she showed.
What you call him, Big Kev?
She showed the terribleness of him. He was horrible.
Big Kev, because you know Big Kev and the son is Lil Kev. Big Kev was a douchebag. Well, we knew that because of.
Girl, you know. He was controlling. He was blocking her money, like getting deals made, like, and really? He was cheating like the whole marriage.
They said he had moved his mistress in the same neighborhood down the street, didn't he?
9 miles away, a nice, big old nice house, $800,000 house, like
the audacity.
His audacity was on 100, like. I don't know. But when she like the baby was like, she knew he was cheating all those years. She knew it. She would catch him in the middle of the night. He would be in the other room talking to chicks on the phone. Like, no respect. But when he got the girl pregnant, that was like the last straw for her. That's when she finally kicked his ass to the curb. But she said,
I remember she said it on her show. She's like, I can forgive a bunch of stuff. She said, I will not forgive a baby.
And she said like the reason why she stayed was because of her son.
Lil Kev.
Yeah, and when
I've heard a lot of people say that.
And when he finally, toward the end, he was in college anyway, so I think that's why you know it made it easier for her to want to leave. But she probably didn't want to leave him anyway because I'm sure she had to pay him out the wazoo.
I remember like she took his name off of like when they would roll the credits for the Wendy Williams show. After we heard about that baby, his name wasn't rolling on the screen anymore. I heard that they locked him out the studio. She started repossessing cars that was parked at the baby mama house because they was in her name. Run me my car back.
Girl, this boy, and he had the fancy cars. Like, she wasn't in no regular old Benz. She was like in a Rolls, a Ferrari, like the good stuff. Like,
I heard Wendy had it all, put it on the back of the truck. Run me my stuff that's in my name. I want to watch it because I heard that she disclosed back in the day her and Method Man got it in.
No, you got to watch. There's this other show that comes with it. So it's the biopic, and then they have this other show where she's live interviewing, you know, and saying what went down in her life. If you look up Wendy Williams, they'll both pop up. But that one is good.
I think I saw both of them.
Ooh, she gives the tea in that one.
And Wendy, like, leave Method Man alone. Let him be in peace. Weren't you the one that told us on the radio that his wife had cancer and they hadn't even told their family and friends?
And you
let that man be.
You know his wife came out with a statement about this.
About the getting it in or the cancer?
No, about her, him and Wendy.
What did she say?
Let's see if I can find it. Method Man's wife drags Wendy Williams. Called her a circus freak.
Well, I saw in the blogs that they was talking about Wendy Williams shouldn't have said anything about Method Man and her getting it in. Because first of all, he don't want nobody to know he slept with somebody who's shaped like the letter P. I hate y'all.
Y'all mean.
I hate y'all.
So listen, this is what Tamika Smith, that's Method Man's wife, she said, for years I kept my silence while Wendy Williams launched constant verbal attacks against my husband, myself, and our family. She calls the alleged broadsides blatant attempts to provoke us, and claiming that Williams had an obsession with their lives. Wendy has proven once again that she is incapable of any decency. An obvious attempt to increase ratings for her sad biopic. That biopic was good. It wasn't sad, girl. You hating. Her struggling TV show. I don't think she's struggling. She's been on in the air for 10 plus years. And her burnt out career. Woo, you mad, Method Man's wife? I don't know your name. I'm not scrolling back up to get your name, but you mad, girl. She didn't care that she was violating my rights to privacy or that I hadn't shared the news of my diagnosis with my family and friends yet. She never apologized, never expressed any regret whatsoever.
That was pretty trashy. Not pretty. That was very trashy.
Yes.
And I would say she does seem sort of obsessed. Like, why would it be breaking news? Like, why would you feel that you need to reveal that Method Man's wife has cancer?
I know.
I didn't even remember that Method Man had a wife. So, Wendy,
I didn't know he had a wife either.
Yeah, like, he keeps his personal life private. But, like, why is that something you want to disclose? She might have a point there. You're a little bit... And why are you talking about you and him hooking up, like, after all these years? And you know he's married now. And he already did them dirty once. You better hope she don't run up on you like, who was that? Total? Run up on her?
They pulled up to the studio. Like, what up, Wendy? Then her ratchet ass husband came out like, what's up? What y'all going to? they laughed. Ooh, that was funny. That was in the show, the movie.
Yeah. I don't know why she thought that was a good idea to disclose that information. That was very hurtful, I believe.
Wait, and then I could go on forever because that movie has so many good tidbits. She was with Eric B. from Eric B. and Rakim for a little while. And she said that he asked to borrow her car, but she, the one day he borrowed it, he brought it back late, and she was late for work. So she rented him a car to use, and he was supposed to bring the car back. And this dude kept the car for I don't know how long. So the rental car company is calling up Wendy like, yo, where's the car? So she said Eric B messed up her credit or something. But then Eric B posted something on Instagram talking about me renting a car. And it was an old school picture of him in front of a Rolls Royce with his custom tags on the plate. So I don't know.
Did they talk about the time or put it in there when Whitney drug her for filth? Whitney Houston.
You better watch what you say. Watch what the F you say. Hell yeah, they put it in there.
Baby, that was epic.
And they played the original audio for, like, that was the best read ever that Whitney did. But look, that
Phaedra, remember we talked about it? Phaedra was the best read ever.
Phaedra had a good read.
But
look, when Whitney did that made us see Whitney in a whole different light. We didn't see.
We knew she was on crack.
We knew it, but we never saw it. We never saw that side of Whitney.
Cause she had just told, who was it? Barbara Walters, the crack is whack.
No, she said she rich or something. She did say that, but she said that.
And then you out here having a whole meltdown on Wendy Williams. And then remember her and Bobby Brown was in the store on the reality show dancing
they
like that
yeah,
together?
they were doing the, what is this?
Is that the Running Man? What is it? I don't know.
They were
but
hot.
Yeah.
That was like the beginning of reality shows. They were a hot mess, but yeah.
Whitney has spazzed all the way out on Wendy.
If you haven't seen the Wendy Williams biopic, watch it and watch the accompanying It's like a documentary. I don't know, interview style, whatever it is. But watch that because Wendy is like, you could tell she went through it with that man, boy.
Oh, we got a sad one.
Yeah, this is pretty sad.
Rest in peace to Dustin Diamond, who played Screech on Saved by the Bell. I feel like every show we do a RIP. Last week we had, 3 of them?
This is crazy. Like, he found
We're getting at that age where people are dying because they're as old as us or older.
Oof. But he was only 44, and he just found out he had cancer 3 weeks ago. And he started chemo, and he's gone. Crazy. And we grew up with Screech. You say, like, if you ain't watched Saved by the Bell, I don't know what you was doing on Saturdays, but I would watch Saved by the Bell.
Oh, I'm excited about this one. Well, I don't know. I thought I was going to be excited, but I'm going to think it through and tell you why I'm not after I tell you what it is. So Ryan Coogler, who is the producer behind Black Panther, has signed a TV deal for a Wakanda series. So at first I was like, oh, I'm excited. But now I'm not because Chadwick Boseman passed away and he's Black Panther who lives in Wakanda.
But what is it going to be? Like a live or is it going to be like a cartoon?
It's like I don't know. I think it was a 5-year deal he inked with... a 5-year deal with Disney to develop a Wakanda-based Disney Plus series.
That must be a cartoon.
I hope so. He's writing the sequel to Black Panther currently. How are they going to do this?
I have no idea. Like, because those movies follow the comic books, right? So they're already written. So how can you go on without Black Panther being in the movie?
Oh, this says back in December, president of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, announced that the superhero of Wakanda would not be recast in future projects.
How?
Black Panther.
I want to see what they're going to do with this because it's not like other people haven't played the same character before. So what? I mean, I know it's iconic.
Captain America,
Spider-Man, they all have different, people playing the character. 007, he's not a comic, but how many 007s have there been?
James Bond, Idris, and everybody. Wasn't Tom Cruise one too?
No, that's Mission Impossible.
He wasn't 007?
And Idris was not 007 either. That we wanted him to be. There were rumors that...
I thought Idris was a Black Bond.
No, there were rumors that he was going to be the first Black Bond, but that never happened.
Oh, that shows you how much I watched him.
I think Daniel Craig is still James Bond. Isn't he?
Is that the guy with the accent? Like the English accent?
That's the one from Australia, like the light-haired one.
I don't know.
Yeah, but
I'll have to check because I'll have to check and see. Like, no, I probably won't. How the comics go, I really don't care. I just.
Well, speaking of Black Panther,
what we got?
Your boy Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan, he has a new Alexa commercial.
Baby, I watched it today.
And let me tell you, if they turn my Alexa into Michael B. Jordan, I'm gonna have to bring Alexa into bed with me, y'all.
Like that woman in the commercial. But it redeemed him a little bit for me, but his stock sort of went down for me in the last couple of weeks.
I'm fanning myself. Because when she says, Alexa, turn the lights off, and he takes his shirt off, I'm like...
I was like, how does that go with the lights? They were sitting in the bathtub together, y'all in the bubble bath.
Wait, and then the woman's husband's like, no, Alexa, put the lights back on. Put them back on.
No, when she was like, Alexa, turn the sprinklers on. Oh, God.
Look, Alexa just turned my lights on. You see this?
Yeah, we got to stop saying that word.
Alexa, turn the lights off.
When he told Alexa to turn on the sprinklers, and her husband was like, it's getting too wet around here.
Alexa, turn the sprinklers off.
Kim, stop saying the word before you say. See?
You can't say her name. She
listens
to everything.
Okay.
But yeah, if y'all haven't seen this commercial, I'm gonna need you to go to Michael B. Jordan's Instagram page and look at his Alexa commercial, because I watched it like 3 times and I was just like fanning myself. I was getting hot just watching it. Like, whew.
So is this a Super Bowl commercial?
It says his big
Super Bowl is this weekend,
so maybe it is for the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl is this Sunday. I don't know who's playing. Where is it? I have questions.
I don't know either.
I just been over here decorating and eating, y'all. I don't know. This Sunday in, I don't know where they're playing at. I'm cheering for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Why?
Yeah. A lady that I used to work with at, I'm not going to tell y'all where I used to work, has 2 sons that are in the NFL, Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce. And so Travis Kelce plays for the Kansas City Chiefs, and Jason Kelce plays for the Picks. Ooh, he has a Super Bowl ring. She has 2 sons with Super Bowl rings. Hold on. And I've met both of them in person. They came by the office one day. And they're so nice. But their mom is nice too. Jason Kelce plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. So she has 2 sons with 2 Super Bowl rings. And when I tell y'all, she is the most humble person I've ever met. Like, if you didn't have common sense, you wouldn't know.
Wow.
And so if either of her sons plays in the Super Bowl, like us as like former coworkers that are all still friends and consider ourselves families, we always cheer for her sons' teams. Oh, we down to the last topic, baby.
Oh, wait, the Super Bowl is this weekend?
Kim, I just told you that. We just had a whole conversation about it.
I don't know what's going on with sports. I have no idea.
Kim, we just talked about it for 10 minutes.
I'm trying to think what's the last sports program I watched.
Super Bowl last year. Because that was February, and then we had to go inside in March.
And it was probably just a halftime show, because I didn't watch the game.
Who was it last year? J-Lo?
Was that last year?
I think because the Kansas City Chiefs played, because me and all my family / co-workers got together and we all purposely cheered for the Kansas City Chiefs. I think, yeah. And she brought Shakira out there, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And they did that nod to Puerto Rico where it was the American flag, but then they also had a Puerto Rican flag because y'all be acting like Puerto Rico is not a part of the United States of America.
Well, it's a commonwealth.
But still, like, they just like throw Puerto Rico over there like it's just like some redheaded stepchild.
They do. And y'all could go there without no passport. Rico. I've been seeing y'all on y'all trips.
See, I was just about to say, I might be in Puerto Rico next month. We gon' see.
Listen, I'm scared to catch COVID when I'm out and I can't come back home.
That's what I'm gonna do, Puerto Rico. I'm supposed to go on a birthday trip. Not my birthday though, but I was invited on a birthday trip.
But Puerto Rico is pretty boring. I've been there.
It's so beautiful.
It really isn't.
But see, I like to go and like lay on the beach. This is my vacation agenda. I wake up and I start drinking because I'm gonna have a mimosa. I'm gonna have a coffee too, but I ask for water, coffee, mimosa. Cafe con leche? Yes. Mimosa. Then I proceed to the beach where we go ahead and take pictures before we keep eating and drinking so we can take slayage photographs before our stomachs start to balloon. Okay?
So we don't got to suck it in.
Do.
Too much.
Well, I still got to suck it.
Too much.
See? Okay, yeah. And then we proceed to order more drinks. If I do all-inclusive resorts, I want to drink like top shelf. So bring me like the Don Julio. Because I'd like to do shots of tequila, preferably over shots of vodka. Then I like to drink either vodka tonics or gin and tonics. See, I can mix mine and still walk on a straight line. But everybody who be going on vacation with me, I be telling y'all, if y'all want to party with Barbie, you gotta practice. I'm a pro at this thing. Oh. And so then I eat lunch on the beach. I take a nap. It's probably a drunken nap by that point because we've been doing shots and vodka tonics or gin and tonics. Yeah, I take like 2 or 3 naps, and then like I go to my hotel room. I might take a nap. Depending on how many shots I had, I might miss my dinner reservation, and then I wake up the next day and repeat. I've done like zip lining and stuff like that, but I usually come back from vacation tired if I do all that.
No, then you can't go on a trip with me because we gonna be on the go. I got shit to do. I gotta see stuff. I need to see the country.
I'm gonna see the country at the beach. I'd be like, oh, there's another island over there. I wonder how they doing.
But look, Puerto Rico, all they have is the Bacardi factory, which can you even tour now because it's
probably
COVID.
Not.
They have a beautiful rainforest.
I did make it there,
but it's like an hour.
I did run through the city because I was a runner back then. Oh, skinny bitch.
Through Old San Juan and stuff. They have that.
Yep, I went running through Old San Juan.
And they have casinos down there, which are they even open right now?
My hotel was a casino.
And that's it. There's nothing to do in Puerto Rico. Like, what is there to do?
We did a rum tasting, but we didn't go to the Bacardi factory.
Because that you have to take, it's on an island. So you take the ferry over to it. And that's all I did when I went there. There was like
Old San Juan, the rum tasting, and the beach and the casino. That was enough for me. The only time I've gone hard on vacation is baby when I went to Vegas, and I remember we landed like 10:30 Vegas time. So that means what time was it in Atlanta? 1 in the morning.
3.
Baby. So I got off that plane. It was a Starbucks across the street from the hotel. I got some Starbucks. The Louis Vuitton store was still open, and I went and I treated myself to a wallet, and I was drinking so much coffee, I'm surprised I got kidneys. But that's the only time I've gone hard.
So we talked about Wendy Williams. Now we got to talk about Funk Flex. If you're from the tri-state area, you grew up on Wendy Williams and Funk Master Flex. Like, afternoon on the radio, we listened to Flex since I was a kid. This is how long Funk Master Flex has been on the radio. But this fool...
Is he the Let Me Clear My Throat guy?
No, he's the one that drops bombs.
Oh, I was thinking, let me clear my throat.
That ain't Funk Master Flex.
Have mercy, babe. I hope you don't mind.
Okay, but let me tell y'all, Funk Flex was on the radio snitching, okay? He said he got liposuction. Funk Flex used to be a big dude. Now, I don't know how he lost weight. He lost weight, but then he got liposuction. But he was dropping names of other dudes in the industry who got liposuction as well.
Why would you do that?
I got audio.
Just because I thought everyone did. Now, I can't say I seen, but I could say, I did. And to my knowledge, like Drake and Kanye and LL and people like that's what they were doing. When I called and I got in touch with the guy who did it for me, I was recommended because current football players and current boxers go to him.
Football players going to get a lipo?
I went public with it just because.
Wait, so he named Drake. Kanye, LL. What was the other person he said? And then he just said football players and stuff. But you know what? I believe it. Because
I do believe it, but why are you snitches get stitches?
Yeah, why are you snitching, Flex? Like, come on.
And I don't know, Drake and Kanye might not, but I hope LL whoop your ass. I think he could, and he's probably about that. Like why would you put somebody's business out there like that? Just worry about why you were fat.
You know what? Because he's trying to make it okay. He doesn't want to seem like the odd man out, so he wants to throw everyone under the bus.
No, he don't have nothing else to do because DJs ain't in right now, and he got to find some way to get on TMZ. That's just shady business.
You know what? And I never like Funk Master Flex because he is shady. He has always been shady. He's the one that played that Nicki Minaj song with Tracy Chapman.
I was just about to ask you if that was him.
And she ended up having to pay Tracy Chapman $500,000. He the one that played the song.
Can she sue him and make him pay her back what she had to pay?
Well, she probably gave him the song and said, play this.
He is so shady, boo.
He is shady. He is like, I need you to retire, Flex. Like, you've been on the radio since I was 10. Since I was 10, give someone else a chance. But who are you to put other people's business out in the street? Like,
I want to, because people aren't talking about it because it's their damn business. If you want to make it a norm, talk about what you did.
Exactly. And I want to see, do you got a 6-pack? I want to see what you working with, Flex. I really don't, but I want to see why you felt the need to snitch on everybody else with your little trifling behind.
And what lipo Kanye done had? Because he looked like a little chipmunk in the face.
Kanye put on them pounds, girl.
And LL been buff. I'm not saying that he didn't, but he probably didn't have to if he did, because LL been fine since he was Lady Love Cool James and he was a teenager rapping with Will Smith, like when they used to do battles, baby. LL been fine with his little Kango hat and his Adidas pants, and he had on the chain and no shirt.
The late 80s.
Round away, girl. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall and in the back of my Flex. Snitches get stitches.
Bye, Flex. All right. We have reached the end of the show. We want to thank you guys for tuning in with us this week.
Make sure that you follow us on all the socials. We are La Twins Experience on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And on Twitter, we are La Twins EXP.
Mm-hmm. And if you ordered our second drop of your Back on Your Bullshit merch, you should have it by now. If you don't have it yet, it should be in your mailbox in the next couple of days. If it's not, then blame USPS. Don't blame us.
It's sent. Now, what they do with that after?
It's gone in the mail.
It's above me now.
If you don't have it, you should have it soon. And thank you again for continuing to support us. We appreciate you. And we will catch y'all on the next one.
Bye.
Later. I always got to do a little shimmy at the end.
Shake a tail feather.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast so you'll never miss an episode.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please be sure to rate and/or review the show. It would really help us out. Catch you next time.